Hey guys, before starting this video, I have a new line of merch called Town AF. It's for my esports team. If you want to check that out and cop some new drip, a link to that will also be in the description. Welcome to my How to Play Inkling 2020 guide. Now I know most of you are probably wondering, why are you even making an Inkling guide? Aren't there already a bunch of Inkling guides out there? Well, yes, there are, but none of them are actually updated. Most guides are about a year old now, which, although most of the information is still true and can hold up, but there's still a lot of things that are outdated. I also wanted to throw in a few things that have never been talked about in other Inkling guides. I know many of you have also already seen my How to Play Lucario guide and the other videos following that, and I'm going to be doing a very similar thing with Inkling, pretty much just a set of videos showcasing how things work or how to do things. Before starting this video, I'll be using a lot of Smash terminology, so if I happen to say something like SDI or NAIR and you have no idea what I'm saying, I'll have a glossary in the description down below. Well, with all that being said, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump right into this. Inkling's main mechanic, not only in Splatoon, but in Smash is, well, ink. Most of you already know how ink works, but for those of you who are new and have no idea, let me briefly explain it. Inkling has a few moves that produce ink. These moves are Neutral Special, also known as Splatter Shot, all smash attacks, up, down, and forward, Down Special, which is also known as Splat Bomb, Rapid Jab, Side Special, which is also known as Roller, Forward Throw, and Up Special. A lot of people forget about this last one. When an opponent is inked, they take slightly more damage, so the more ink that they have, the more damage that they take. I'll have an image up on screen now, and it'll be linked down below in the description as well, explaining a little bit more about how the whole ink mechanic works. When Inkling runs out of ink, some of his moves completely stop working, while others still work. However, their hitboxes and knockbacks and damage are a little bit smaller. When you run out of ink, there's a few ways to fill it back up. If you have no ink at all, you can press Special, Down Special, or Shield and Special, and you'll automatically fill back up. Oddly enough, if you have no ink at all, yet you hit someone with the starting point or the end point of Up Special, they'll still get inked very slightly amount. Lastly, if you happen to use Side Special, it paints the ground and that actually makes the opponent move slightly slower. Inklings are notorious for their incredible ground movement in this game. His dash is very fast and quite deceiving. It's kind of hard for people to tell which way an Inkling player is facing when they're dashing around, which makes dashing, dash dancing, and foxtrotting all incredibly important for this character. If you don't know what or how to use some of these movements, I'll have a video linked down below as well to show what they are and how to use them. Inkling can actually dash under quite a bit of projectiles, but some projectiles like charge shots or aura spheres, Inkling will not be able to dash underneath. But seriously, Inkling's ground movement really throws off a lot of people. When playing this character, it's super important to master ground movement. It's definitely one of the main reasons why this character is so good. So make sure you seriously spend a little extra time learning how to properly move around so you can confuse your opponents and get the upper hand. Inkling is a character with an extremely good neutral, and you'll hear a lot of people talking about how Inkling's back air is one of the best moves in the game. Inkling's back air can lead into many different combos: grab, dash attack, rapid jab, and it's also safe on shield. So if you space this move properly, people should not be able to hit you out of shield. Yes, even Game & Watch's up B out of shield cannot hit a perfectly spaced Inkling back air. I would spend a little extra time learning how to space this move properly. There's also something called RAR, Reverse Aerial Rush. I'd recommend learning this as well. There'll be a video on this down below as well. If you have mastered Inkling's movement, then you should be able to easily incorporate grabs, dash attacks, and jabs into your neutral. Grabs can lead into many different combos, we'll get into that later in the video. Dash attacks are a good way to punish a laggy move or catch landings. And jabs and rapid jabs are simply just amazing with this character. It comes out at like frame 3 and it does like 13 to 23% damage, and it significantly inks up the opponent. Splatter Shot is also a really good tool to use in a neutral. It not only inks the opponent quite a bit, but it can stop some projectiles. It also has like a wind box or like a pushback box. I'm not really sure what to call this, but it's kind of similar to Charizard and Bowser's Fire Breath. and it can simply just stop many opponents from approaching on the ground and from the air if you aim it up. However, I'd be a bit careful with using these moves, as projectiles can go right through it, and some moves that have very long reach can also go through it, and you're vulnerable from the back end. Down tilt is a pretty good move as well, because it's a 2-hit attack that hits low and at higher percents can set up for a tech chase situation. And lastly, Splat Bomb. This one's a little debatable due to the move having quite a bit of startup and potentially wasting a decent amount of ink. However, if it lands, it's going to ink up the opponent quite a bit, and if they try to shield it, you can run up for a grab, or if they jump over it, you can catch their jump with an aerial. There's a couple different mix-ups and mind games with this. Alongside a mechanic that increases damage and a ton of combos, Inkling's advantage state is super good. It's probably where this character shines the brightest in my opinion. In this segment, I'll cover just a few basic and advanced combos with this character. If you know a combo I didn't show off, just leave a comment down below. There'll also be a link in the description with a list of more Inkling combos. To start off, Inkling has a really good grab game. We got a few true combos out of grabs and a few mix-ups as well to throw people off. Out of up throw, Inkling's most reliable combo is up air. It works at almost any percents, and at later percents it can be a kill confirm. We'll get more into that later. But one thing to note about this, usually from mid percents and up, you're going to have to start double jumping and doing a rising up air for the move to actually connect. A little bit more of a tricky one is up throw into NAIR. NAIR can lead into a few things depending on DI, but it's usually followed up with a back air. The other main combo throw is down throw. This is usually used more on fast fallers or heavy characters, but at low percents you can down throw into jab, down throw into down tilt, and at mid percents you can down throw into forward air. Lastly, around like 0 to like 30-ish% depending on the character, down throw into neutral air, and NAIR can lead into other moves as well, like another NAIR, forward air, down tilt, grab, pretty much whatever you can think of. Just be aware that people can DI out of most of these NAIR combos. My best piece of advice to give to Inkling players is to mix up both of these throw combos. Even if they're not true, the more you mix up your game plan, the more you can throw your opponent off guard. Forward throw and back throw don't really have many combo tools, but they're really good for gaining stage control and getting your opponent away so you can recharge ink. As mentioned before, Inkling back air is an extremely good move with extremely good follow-ups. Inkling can back air into grab, into the previously mentioned combos, back air into rapid jab, back air into down tilt, roller read, jab block, and a few other things. Speaking of jab blocks, Inkling can initiate a tech situation with back air, forward air, possibly a splat bomb, down tilt, and possibly NAIR. If the opponent doesn't tech, you can jab block into down smash or up smash. You can also read a roll / get up option with roller and punish it with a smash attacks to secure a kill. Other than securing a kill, roller does have a few combo options. Depending on the percent, you can usually roller into whatever you can think of. The option I choose the most is roller into back air into another tech situation that can lead into potentially another roller. Up tilt is usually considered one of Inkling's worst moves. However, if you do land it, you can combo out with a potential second up tilt, neutral air, or up air. Inkling can also use splatter shot to combo too. I mean, they're not really true combos, but they definitely are some sort of mix-ups that you can use. If Inkling uses splatter shot on an opponent's shield, you can lock them into shielding. From there, if they continue holding shield, you can run up and get a grab combo. If they drop shield and jump at you, you can get a forward air. If they drop shield and choose a slow option, you can usually land a roller. Splat bomb can usually lead into a few combos as well. If they shield it, you can run up and grab them, or if it hits, depending on which side they launched, you can follow up. And you can always throw people into a splat bomb before it blows up. For the most part, that's pretty much it, but again, I highly recommend checking out the link in the description because it lists a lot more, and I just don't want to be here all day with an Inkling combo showcase. That'll be a video for a later date. You might hear some Inkling mains complaining about Inkling can't kill, which can be true. This character can definitely struggle killing at sometimes. If you're ever in an option like this, just relax, tell yourself that the kill will naturally come, even if it's eventually. Like if they're at 200%, try not to worry, it happens. But seriously, try not to panic, and at these times you really need to remember every single option you have. Because if you're just mindlessly going for the same option over and over again, like a roller for example, you'll never win. But let's go over the obvious kill confirm, which is roller. After landing a roller, you can cancel it with attack, shield, grab, special, or a slightly slower method, you can jump. After canceling, Inkling can either up smash or forward smash. You might notice that with heavier characters, you won't be able to kill with up smash. That's because they're so heavy that only the first hit of up smash will unbury them, and the second hit won't land. If you're not quite sure how heavy a character is, I would just say go for a forward smash, but there will be a link in the description showcasing which characters you can up smash versus which characters you should forward smash. A pretty good thing to keep in mind is to not just mindlessly throw out rollers, especially at high percents. People will be expecting it and will punish you for it. A really good way to land a roller is through the previously mentioned tech situations. A few other kill options are fast fall up air so that only the first hit of up air lands into an up smash. This can be easily done if you just mash the C stick while falling. It works pretty much every time. Inkling is actually quite good when it comes to edge guarding because we can make it back to the stage from just about anywhere. So don't be afraid to go off stage and hit someone with a forward air or a back air. Throwing a splat bomb off stage can also catch people's recoveries as well and kill. Up B can also gimp a lot of recoveries. Back throw can kill too. An easy way to land this is if your opponent continues to get up from the ledge and shield, you can roll behind them, grab them, and throw them backwards. You can also use splat bomb at the ledge to down smash. If it's perfectly timed, it can cover just about every option. Up air can kill, but more importantly, up throw to up air. This is also known as Booyah or Booyah 2.0. This kill confirm has been known for a while, however the information regarding it is quite out of date. The percents and options to land this move has changed quite a bit. In a video later on, I'll go more into detail about this kill confirm, so make sure you just hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated for when I post that future video. But to save some time in this video, I'll link an extremely detailed document down below in the description. Just be aware, this can be quite tricky to learn, but it's also quite rewarding. Inkling's disadvantage is actually kind of bad. He doesn't really have a ton of options to land or escape combos with, but I'll go into a couple options with you guys. Neutral air can be pretty decent at escaping combos because it comes out fairly quick. However, it can be beaten out by a lot of stronger or even longer ranged moves. Splatter shots are really good get away or get off of me or stop pressing so many buttons move, but again can be beaten out by longer ranged moves from the back and a couple projectiles. Jab, I guess, can be used because it comes out frame 3, however I would just be careful of throwing out because if it doesn't land, you can get punished even harder for it. If you find yourself in a bad spot on the ledge, you can drop off, use roller, double jump, up B onto the stage. Just be aware of your regrab. You can also double jump up and use splatter shot at the ledge to kind of push people away. And lastly, Inkling's best out of shield options are neutral air, back air, and up smash, which can also net a kill at higher percents if someone does a move that's unsafe on shield. There's not really much to this section, it's extremely basic, however just note that Inkling's recovery is quite good on its own, but sometimes you'll notice that you can't make it back if you get launched too far to the right or to the left. But you can use roller into jump into up special to make it back from stage from these awkward positions. And that's pretty much how to play Inkling in 2020. I know there's a ton of things that I left out in this guide, but again, please be aware that I tried to make this video as short as possible so people can digest as much information as they can. I left a ton of resources in the description as well. So if you just didn't understand something I said or want to even learn more about a specific topic like the new Booyah or Booyah 2.0, just check out the links down below. It'll seriously go a long way. I'll be making more guides on Inkling, so if you enjoyed this one and you want to learn more about this character, just make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell to stay updated when I post a future video. And lastly, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the people who helped make this video. All of their links and social media will be in the description down below. Without them, I really wouldn't have been able to make this video so detailed and so accurate. With all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, learned a lot, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.